Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Season 16 MHL pre-show. We're less than an hour away from showtime, and boy, do we have a jam-packed show for you guys. As always, we got our panel of experts, a bunch of funny skits, and a whole lot more. Before I get into that, though, let me get into the panel of experts here. We got Low-End Theory. How you doing here, Low-End?
Ready to go, my friend. Let's do it.
There we go. There we go. We got first-time MHL captain, IFSU, Jake Connolly. How you doing, man? You confident in the draft tonight?
How do I run this draft board?
How do you run the draft?
This is kind of interesting to me.
Don't worry, you'll figure it out. We got a lot of help. The draft bot helps you out as well. It's got commands, and you won't have an issue with that. That's for sure. Zachary, though, Mr. Meet the Assassin, longtime Moose member, looking a little funky over there on draft night. How you doing, man? You excited for the draft?
Pretty good. I got my hats and my ties. I'm ready to go, and ready for this draft, and doing some cat in the hats and stuff like that. So good.
Nice. And last but not least, we got Mr. Jason Blaze himself. Blaze, you're gonna get drafted in the MHL this season, you think? First time ever going as goalie?
Yeah, I'm going as goalie. Yeah. I'm hoping, with all the new captains, I'm hoping I'm not banging my head out like a caveman at the end of the night. So.
That's awesome. Who knows? But let's get into our first skit. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special announcement to make. None other than Mr. Hollywood will be back in action, Moose Media, for Season 16. He's back, and he's got an interview with Giant 918 coming up next, and he's going to discuss why he took the season off, and yeah, so we'll be back in a short second and get back to this panel.
Jim, what's going on? You coming through or what, Flanny? Oh, you here already? Alright, I'll come right downstairs. What's going on, Moose family? Giant 918 over here. Jim Flanagan is outside Moose Studios over here. Hasn't been here in a long time. I'm going to ask him all the dirty questions, and because of that, he doesn't like talking about all this stuff on camera. So I have these video spec cameras. He won't suspect anything, Moose family. We're going to get all the dirt from Flanny. Where the hell has he been? What is he up to? What's going on with Season 16? Serious business, Moose fam. Stay tuned.
Flanny?
Hey, what's going on, Giant?
Yo, what's going on, bro? How are you?
Good.
How you been, bro?
Good.
Come on up.
Alright. Hot as hell, man. Hot as hell out there today.
You know it, bro.
Summer just started, you know?
Serious business, bro, all the time, dude.
Nice and cool here. Got the AC going, so I like it, man.
What's going on, Flan? You want something to drink or what, bro?
Yeah, you got iced tea or something, man. That's fine.
You know it, bro.
Awesome, man.
Man with the plan.
Good looking out, man. Awesome.
You got it, bro. So, what's going on, bro? What you been up to?
Man. You know, it's the summer, man. Just hanging out, man. I took a season off. I'm just, you know, I needed it, man. I needed a break. So right now I'm just, you know, hanging out, man.
So what the hell did you leave in the first place for?
You know, I've been in the Moose for a lot of seasons, man. I mean, probably over 14 seasons. It gets to you, man. You know, running 14 seasons. I give Yen back a lot of credit, man. I mean, you know, going through season after season, especially the stuff we do, you know what I mean? We don't just go there, play the games. I mean, we do captaining. Sometimes we do waiver games. Sometimes we do the media, the radio. So it takes a toll on you, you know what I mean? But, so the break was good, man. Break was good, taking that break that I've had for a whole season. But, you know, there was a lot of talk, you know, myself with the MEC. And what I felt, man, I felt the Moose Hockey League needed a change, man. You know, I felt that maybe it was getting a bit stale. Maybe it needed some improvements, you know. We always bring the best stuff in, like, media, you know what I mean, with the radio show, Sports Center, and I just felt that the Moose Hockey League also needed a change, you know. Like, Giant, you know, when we had, you go back to, like, NHL 93, when the hockey game just came out, man, everybody was like, yo, this is great, man. And then Then after that, they added seasons on there. Then they added franchise. You know, you had first online league, you had the OTP, and that's what I felt. I felt, you know, Moose Hockey League needed a change, man. I felt maybe it was a time for us to go franchise. You know, a lot of these other leagues have franchises. That's one thing that the Moose Hockey League doesn't have. And I felt, you know, franchise would have added a lot of stuff to the league. You know what I mean? You got captains coming in. You know, when the season's done, pretty much they go, you know, what's next? What do you do next here? You know what I mean? I love the drafts. You know, we have the drafts every time. But I just felt, you know, if you added something like a franchise, it's something that's added. And a lot of these captains might want to captain again next season. They want to maybe repeat as champs, you know, when you win the title. Or if you don't win, maybe you want to regroup the team, man. You want to, you know, start off fresh and try to regroup and get a whole new squad, man. So that's what I felt, man. I felt Moose might have changed. I know Eric was the president at the time, and I just felt a lot of the guys were like old school, man. They were scared for the change, you know. Why change something if it's not broken? Was pretty much the concept. And I felt otherwise, man.
All right, so now you're signed up for season 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are your plans for the MHL now? This is the real deal? You're going to bow out at the last second?
You know,
What's going on? I mean, the draft is today, bro. What's going on, man?
Well, people ask me, you know, like, we seen you on the draft pool, you know what I mean? They thought maybe it could have been a prank or anything. No, that's the real deal. That's me signing up. You know, it's the summer. Some of you guys probably don't know, I also do football. I do football, you know, before I came to Moose Hockey League, I was always big into football. I do a lot of flag football, but they have the summer season off. So right now I'm not doing anything. And then I looked at the Moose. I was actually contacted by Kuzi. Kuzi contacted me the other day, and he said there's a lot of changes happening in the Moose. You know, him stepping up, you know, changing presidency, and there might be a lot of changes coming to the Moose Hockey League, which I thought was great. So he contacted me. I know Kuzi does a lot of work, man. Him and myself did a lot of work for the league. So, you know.
What about media? What about media? Anything going on with media this season?
You know, to tell you the truth, I mean, I haven't followed the MHL much this last season, but from talking to Kuzi, sounded a lot of guys stepped up in the media, which is great, man. I hear they have a radio show already set, like 3 nights a week at a set time, which I think is great, you know, doing Moose Roundup and stuff. As far as media, you know what I mean? I don't want to step in and, you know, I know we paved the way, me and you, Giant, we paved the way. We did a lot of these great stuff for the league, but I see a lot of these new guys in, which is great, you know. And maybe I'll appear on the show, you know, I might come in, drop in here and there, but I want them to continue doing their stuff. But one thing I noticed, the top 10's not there, you know, Sportsnet top 10. So maybe I'll do top 10. We'll see. We'll see how it gets, you know what I mean? I am playing this season, so, you know.
Who's winning the cup? Who's winning the cup this season, man? Any predictions,
man.
bro?
Oh, man. You know, like I said, there's a lot of new guys out there, man. When you take a season off, it's like, what the hell's going on? But it's still going strong, man. They still have, like 14 teams each of the leagues there, which is, you know, which is awesome, man. You know, I don't know. I hope Gambag wins it. You know, it's been a while. The guy's always been there. I don't think this guy ever took a break since season 1. You know, so I hope maybe he gets a title under his belt, man.
All right, we'll see what's going on, man.
I'm just trying to get drafted here, Giant, too.
I hear you, bro. I mean, you know, is there anything you think that would be good? Words of encouragement for some of these noobs or anything like that, bro?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I checked the website out there. Kuzi did a great job, you know, always, every season, updating Moose on Ice. I think it's like 5.0 or something at this time, you know. So he's always doing a great job. For the captains, I see a lot of new guys stepping up in the MHL. A lot of these new guys who were in the AHL and now stepping up in the MHL. So I wish them the best luck. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to do, man. I mean, MHL, different playing field. I hope I get drafted in MHL. From now, I'll be in the AHL. You know, I've been quite busy too, man. You got weddings, you got babies on the way, babies here and there. So it's like, it's not the same thing, you know what I mean? But
last season before NHL 13 drops, how crazy are people in the Moose Hockey League going to go when this NHL 13 drops?
I heard some great reviews, man. NHL 13, and I hope it lives up to the hype, man. Just as NHL 12, NHL 13. This is going to be the last season here. It's the summer season for the Moose, and I wanted to close it out too, you know what I mean? I still got my NHL copy, so I might as well put my gaming in there before we pick up NHL 13 and so far, it looks good, man. NHL 13 looks real good.
Good stuff, man. All right, yo. Thanks for stopping by, huh, Flanny?
Pleasure, man.
See you on the ice, bro.
Take it easy, Giant.
Peace, bro.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed Hollywood and Giant 918's interview. We get to our first topic of the pre-draft show tonight, though, and that is, how do you guys feel about the top-tier players going on their opposite positions this season? And I mean, just random people like D-Mart going defense, Jason Morski going defense, and a bunch of other guys. Personally, I think it's crazy. What do you think, though, Assassin?
It's crazy, but, it happens to do it all the time. End of the seasons, people start scattering around before the next big game comes out, have a little fun before they start playing in main position about 500 games more. It's definitely going to be a little bit difficult to pick the right positions here coming up in this season because of people moving around a little bit too much. But some of the players that are moving their positions aren't looking too bad, so it might be a little bit of a difficult season, having some up and down records here, but I think everybody will be able to get through it.
Nice. Yeah, this draft board is going to be off the hook. It's insane, just the amount of players that are not playing their preferred positions this season. But Blaze, do you think it's going to affect certain players' draft stocks, and they're going to go earlier or later, or do you think it's all going to be the same people going the same as always?
With the newer captains, some of them I don't even think are MHL quality. I think it's going to be a recipe for disaster. I think it's going to be an interesting season. I think a lot of people are going to go early on name value, not, by the way they play. Who knows, maybe JC's a good defenseman, or maybe Goofy J actually is going to play goalie. I don't know. All we're going to find out is where they're going to be playing tonight, and going to see what happens throughout the season.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where certain players end up at the end of the season. Lowen, though, are you playing defense this season? Or are you trying to drape, you're trying to play forward, trying to mess everybody up? What's going on with you? What do you think's going to happen?
Unlike guys like Juiced and Ice Cream and those guys, I know I can't play forward, so I just stick to defense. And lucky for me, it looks like there is definitely a shortage of defense this upcoming season. So who knows? Maybe I'll actually stay a whole season in the MHL. That one's foreseeable. But I think it's guys just trying something different. Some big names aren't playing this season, so some guys need to stand aside. This is the season they decide. But some new captain and each of those put the piece certain
Cool. All right, Colin, you've been doing a lot of scouting, though, it seems like. You think your scouting's going to pay off, and you know who's good on what position, or you think some of these guys are going to pull a fast one? What do you think?
I feel like some of them are going to pull a fast one at the last minute. Yeah, I don't want to play that position. I'm actually going to play this position, but just shows you how much scouting is a key to any sort of season success as it is. So it should be interesting.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. We tried to change the rules up a little bit this season and try to prevent drapes by making players lock in certain positions and stuff like that. And it's hard to tell. I don't know what to think about it. I mean, there's still some players like Drift King and Goofy still acting silly and not filling out their sheet correctly and just trying to make it a joke. But what do you think, though, Lowen? Do you think that the new rules have helped prevent drape, or do you think that it's just caused more issues?
No, absolutely. I think it's a step in the right direction. Too many times over the years, and not knocking anybody who's tried to correct things with the MEC, the rules have been too much gray area, and it's been really tough to enforce. It's nice to see things kind of very black and white, very laid out. So there can be no emo, and there's going to be emo because guys just like to bitch. But I think this year, especially more than others, the rules are very concrete, and I think we're going to see a lot like they're not. That's the league. I think we're headed in the right direction.
Nice. Yeah, we tried a different approach this season. We tried to make sure that there's no gray area whatsoever. But I mean, there's always going to be those couple guys that get through, and we're doing our best to enforce it, though. What do you think, though, let's go, Blaze. Blaze, what do you think, man? You think that we're doing a good job? You think that it's going to help?
Yeah, I think with the new change of the MEC president there, a lot of new changes came in. I think a lot of them are going to be great. Before, I think the rules more like open like a pussy, a really sloppy hooker pussy. But, now that Kuzi's in here and he likes it nice, fine, organized structure there, the league's being restructured the right way, to be honest. And I like the new rules. It prevents drape, prevents a lot of fails, and it's going to be really hard to fail this season.
Yeah, I hope all the captains have done their scouting and we're all familiar with the draft pool. And next less than an hour here, I hope that they all draft smartly and we have no fails this season. What do you think, though, Assassin? Would you like the new rules?
Yeah, I like them. I'm not going to be Blaze over there and suck up to the new NBC captain.
That's not what I want. Eric did a mighty fine job. By all means, Eric is amazing. Eric is stellar. So, Blaze, that what you said is not right.
Well, no. He did a good job. It's just too much gray area doesn't necessarily mean a good thing either. He did a good job, though.
I just want to put it into perspective really quickly here is that all these changes are all full MEC input here. It's not just myself saying, okay, here's what's going on. We all have our input. We're all voting on situations. We all want to do what's best for the league. So it's not just myself. I mean, I'm trying to push things to make sure that things are moving smoothly. But overall, it's a full MEC decision here. But Conley, though, what do you think, man? You like these rules? Do you think that it's going to help prevent drape?
I think it's going to help prevent the drape, but I still think there's definitely going to be drape no matter what. But as long as we can cut down on it, I think that helps out each and every captain and helps promote the league moving forward.
Nice. Awesome. So we're going to take a quick break here. We got a couple of funny skits up for you, and then when we get back, we'll discuss a couple more topics. We're less than an hour away from the MHL Season 16 draft, and let's get to it, boys.
What's going on, Moose Family? Giant 918 over here reporting from Garfield, New Jersey with the Moose Hockey League, www.mooseonice.com. Follow us on Twitter at Moose on Ice. Moose Family, I'm here to get the bait. Come follow me. I'm going to come here and get all the bait for you suckers and for these sucker-ass fishies that we're going to be going for today. Let's go, Moose Family. You guys know how serious it is over here. Keep on falling for it, just like everybody else does, and the smackdown's gonna go on you guys. This is all it takes, Moose Family. I know it's hard not to bite, but you know how it is, Moose Family. Serious business. No, thank you very much. Too easy. Moose fam, I know it's hard to not fight. There are guys out there baiting you like Yam Christ, guys like Kuzi, any of these other Johns. But you don't have to, man. This is how easy it is. You can just ignore them. Stay tuned, Moose fam. We'll be right back.
What's going on, Moose Family? This is Tuesday 87, and this is your Season 16 MHL pre-show. Serious business. from your Season 16 MHL draft, and we got our panel of experts here. The next topic we're going to discuss, though, is lots of people missing this season, it seems like. Why do you guys think that's the case? Swagger, Ifears, Dyko, there's a bunch of other guys. Personally, Dyko and Swagger, I think they're a little upset about the way the season 15 MHL finals went, so they didn't decide to sign up. But the rest of the guys, I'm not sure. Maybe it's the summer. Who knows? What do you think, though, Assassin?
Yeah, I definitely agree that it's definitely the time of the month. A lot of people like to take this time off, go on vacation, spend time with family. But I also think some players are just taking time off for NHL 13, just skip this season. This is done before. And I know a couple of them actually, people are playing VHL right now that aren't actually playing MHL. So that maybe might get in a little bit of an iffy spot. But that stuff happens. I mean, the last season before 13, everything starts falling apart. Not in a bad way, but just because people want to relax before, another restart of seasons come up in the next game. So.
Absolutely. You said people are. It's that time of month. Are you saying that people are on the rag or something? Sorry.
Yeah. It's that time of the month. I mean, people
what's going on? What are you pointing at? What is the reason that these people are missing this season, man? Is it the daylight?
Well, you said time of the month, so I was pointing at Blaze. Hopefully, that's there are some legitimate reasons why guys take this season off with the summer, but there are also emo reasons. You mentioned two of them. Dicko's Vag got hurt because they didn't win in the finals. Not to mention that he made almost every team wait 15 minutes to 20 minutes past the start time so they could play club together. Well, nice that worked out. You didn't win, but there are guys who are going to play in other leagues. The MTA mentioned. I say all because every time these guys go and play some other league, okay, they come back and they bitch about how bad it was. These guys think that the grass is greener somewhere else. They always come back. They always come back. Now they don't always get back in, but they always come back. Gamer tag or whatever. I'm kind of tired of guys leaving with a bunch of complaints over the guys. See that this is the best period. If you've ever done something, see it. I'll find you.
We didn't hear you well, man. I mean, we probably heard about 50% of what you just said. But all I know is that people, like you, I heard a bit, and I agree with you. It seems the case. People will leave for a season, and then they'll join another league, and then a season later they'll come back. Oh, the Moose. I miss the Moose. The Moose is the best.
Yep.
Just, come on, guys. The Moose is the best 6v6 hockey experience out there for the Xbox 360, and you guys are just you're going to regret it when you leave, and you're going to want to come back. It seems the case with everybody. A lot of the players get kicked out of the season. They always want to come back next season. But what do you think, though, Blaze? Why did these guys? Why are they not signing up this season, man?
Well, I know a lot of the vets in the league. They've been playing since the beginning of the Moose. Some of them are burnt out. Some of them need a break. It's also summertime. They want to go out vacation. Can't play the Moose all the time. It is a full-time commitment when you play MHL. If you're not around full-time, then you might as well not play. And a lot of these guys are just taking time off. I was going to take time off, but then I saw the goalie pool, and I was like, yeah, Meet the Assassin can't have all the glory to himself. So, a lot of people are going to be coming back with the new game, and I think it's the league's going to thrive more and more.
Nice. Looks like we lost Connolly there, so we'll try to get him back here. We'll cut a quick commercial break, and when we get back, we'll discuss a couple other topics. Just less than an hour away here, boys. All right.
Alright, let's do this. Game time, let's go. Got this, man, you got this. Yeah. All pro, elite, let's do it. How the fuck does that go in? It bounces off two people's legs, and then it goes through me like I'm made out of freaking air or something? Good job, EA, good job. Yeah. Come on, I can't do everything. You freaking let that guy skate right in the lane. Don't even stop him, and he just scores. Good job, D. Good job. Man, it's not even possible. I was in position, and I was right there. How does it just go through my pads? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah. It doesn't go in. How the fuck does he go through everybody into D and go through me and score? Not possible. Not realistic, yay. Not realistic. My God. I can't stop everything. You gotta score offense. That's what you're there for. Not to just sit around and cherry pick. Yeah, of course that happens. Of course. I mean, yeah, bad luck assassin right here. Yeah. Why wouldn't it happen? What goalie does that? What goalie spins around like a freaking retard to swipe the puck away while it's in midair? Nobody. They turn around and catch it. That's how easy it is. Yeah, because everybody always aims for the 5-hole, right? Once that spot opens up, it's perfectly visible to everybody in the whole entire effing world. Man, yeah, dude. Trevor's raps again. Trying. I'm always there. Too predictable. Can't score like that, Sainties. I don't know what you're gonna do. Your chicken wraps aren't gonna pass me, Global. Your chicken wraps aren't gonna pass me. Number one all day. Number one. Can't beat me. Oh my God. Why are you reacting to the pass before the shot even comes? No goalie does that. Come on, man. You gotta play tighter D. You can't just sit around by the circle and let everybody shoot the puck. You gotta attack them. What now? Glove save in your face. Don't mess. I swear to God that just went through my pad. Every part of your body should be a sound, not just the middle parts. Why the fuck do they give you a poke check when it freezes your goalie? No, your goalie still has the capability of making you save it after he throws out a stick. Yeah, man, shit is stupid. I'm about to break your disc.
What's going on, Moose family? Giant 918 reporting from the Giant Mobile in Clifton, New Jersey. www.mooseonice.com. Follow us on Twitter at Moose on Ice. Moose family, we're en route to reserve NHL 13. Stay tuned, Moose family. We'll be in the parking lot in the near future. Yeah, Moose family, you see him right outside GameStop over here. I don't wait till the last second, to the last minute, just like some of you ladies do to sign up for the draft, just like you ladies try to do to trade, just like you ladies try to change the positions at the last second. This is serious business. Hi, how are you, sir? I'd like to reserve the NHL 13 for Xbox 360.
You want the regular one, or there's a collector's edition still come with like extra stuff?
I'll just do the regular.
How much you want to put down?
20.
You get one of our cars, or you give it to us? It's a free rewards card.
Whatever.
just need a valid email address. You're going to send your email to the website. Correct?
Giant918@gmail.com.
Have it in a book.
Okay, Zion, Z-I-N.
No, Giant.
Giant.
Giant. Giant 918.
And there's zip code?
07013.
Oh, I forgot. That's like the only sister I have.
Okay, well.
Let me check here.
Especially the most
It's alright. Yeah, it's crazy. We're in a big league, Moose Hockey League, so it's the only game we play ever. Yeah, MooseOnIce.com. So it's serious business, like all the time. So as soon as it comes out, we hear at GameStop.
Everyone's been looking like crazy for NHL 12. Like, once the Rangers and Devils were in the finals, like, we couldn't find that game. Everybody wants to start playing hockey.
Wow,
You know,
that's
now
awesome.
everyone's just
Serious business. Thanks a lot. Follow us on Twitter at Moose on Ice.
Back, ladies and gentlemen. Just less than an hour away here from the Season 16 MHL draft. And next topic we got on deck here is first-time MHL captains this season. There's a lot of them. It looks like 9. Who's going to do well this season and who's going to fail? I'll name the first-time MHL captains out for you guys real quickly, and then let me know who you guys think is going to fail or who's going to succeed. We got Evolution, Dane, Rocco, King Rome, Corpsicle, Walter Cole, Connolly himself over here, Justinik, and Dimich, all first-time MHL captains. Assassin, what do you think? Do you think any of these guys are going to fail? Hopefully not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember all the ones you just named, so I'll kind of just bunch it up here for you guys. But yeah, I mean, with these captains coming in, a few of them have experience over AHL, so they don't have exactly, just fresh right out of the basket here, getting stuck in the MHL. But some of them, like I said, with the experience will have probably a better chance than the ones that don't. Surprises can happen though. People can come in and have, that mindset of captaincy and just surprise people like Dicko did. But yeah, that's basically what might happen.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, Dyko is a MHL/NHL success story here. First time MHL captain, making it to the Moose Cup last season. And I think we'll definitely see at least one of these first time captains making it to the Moose Cup, in my opinion. And I don't know. What do you think, though, Blaze? Are you worried about getting drafted to any of these guys?
No, I'm just happy enough to play and whatnot, but I think 2 or 3 of these AHL caliber players, now captains in the MHL, they're going to try to draft all the AHL guys and try to prove the system wrong. And, once in a while it happens, when you play players that they play one season. But I think these guys are going to play, consistent AHL players and draft them. And I think they're going to be complete failure teams, to be honest. I think captains like Corpsicle and Dimich is going to do it. I know Connolly here, he's not stupid enough to do it, but yeah, maybe Corpsicle will even draft low end, and maybe he'll be the best player on that team. Who knows?
Oh boy, that's a shot at low end. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Low end. Are you going to get drafted by one of these guys, you think? Are you worried about it, or do you like these guys?
The way Siegel's been, on a smear campaign the last 3 seasons, anything's possible. I know Corsicle's not drafting me because apparently we don't have chemistry, so I can breathe a little easier. But he's going to have a tough time. I think D. Mitch is going to have a tough time with the draft pick being so late. And also, my biggest fail is going to be Justnik. The guy just thinks of himself too highly. He's going to draft the wrong team. They're not going to mesh. He's going to have problems all season. I'll tell you who else is going to fail. That's all juiced up.
Ooh, juiced up with the number 1 pick.
Watch.
Number 1 pick, all
Good night,
juiced up.
baby.
And just to say something, though, Corpsicle doesn't have chemistry with anybody. So.
That's no good, Blaze. Come on.
Here we go.
You're a first-time MHL captain. You've captained the AHL before. Do you think that AHL experience is going to help you when it comes captaining to MHL, or do you think it's going to be a totally new, different experience?
It's a little bit of the same, a little bit different. You're playing with a totally different style of players. You're not forced in the middle, or you shouldn't be forced in the middle every single time. And just the talent level is just so much higher. So you got to change your game. You got to draft well, and there will be plenty of fails this season. People won't be able to show up, or people will fag out, and it's just going to be ridiculous.
I hope that's not the case. I mean, if you look at the list, what we tried to do is we tried to select middle-of-the-pack captains. I mean, almost everybody around the same skill level here. We have no superstar players that are standing out, no Jay-Z's, no hate makers. We're trying to make it an evil level right from the get-go here. And I don't know. I hope it works out. But that pretty much brings us into our next topic here. That captains. We have the awards. We had the Juicies this year. Who knows what we'll have next year? But definitely you'll see that captain on whatever award ballot we do have. If you had to make an early prediction here for your that captain winner, who would you pick? My pick? I think it's a lock. Sorry, but I think it's going to be Yambag021. That guy always fails. Sorry, bud. I love you, but
he's up there.
The curse is there. It's worse than the Yakuza curse, I think. What do you think is happening?
Yeah.
Who's going to get that captain nomination?
I don't know. It's a real big fight in this group of guys here. But Yambag, yet again, he is up there all the time. But I don't think he's going to grab it this time. I'm going to go with Justin. I mean, he's back and forth for like a MHL caliber. I think he's scouted averagely, but I think he's just going to take the wrong picks and it's not going to come out real well.
Nice. Yeah, is it going to be the year of the Yam? This is the best opportunity Yambag has at winning a cup in his history. Lowen, though, which guy is going to win that captain in your opinion? What do you think, man?
Guys are all wrong. Yambag's finally going to break the curse of being that captain. For me, it's got to be Corpsicle, just because I think he's a horrible player scouting, and his opinion of players differs from pretty much the entire league. So he's going to draft guys that he feels fits with them that absolutely do not. So my vote, guys, Corpsicle.
I hope not. Corpsicle was one of the guys that's been asking to be captain for a long time now, and I'm hoping that he's done his homework, and I'm hoping that he doesn't fail. Blaze, what do you think, though, dude? You have the same opinion as Lowen?
Not quite. You remember a few seasons back in the AHL, a lot of people thought Corpsicle was going to be a fail. He drafted a really, really good team. They made it far in the playoffs, and I think he could probably duplicate the same, given the draft pool difference. But to me, I think the fail is probably going to be D-Mitch. I think he's going to try to take for granted the AHL players, thinking he knows the AHL all too well, and I think he's going to draft like a freaking idiot. Maybe he goes for a defenseman first. I don't know. He's kind of weird that way, but he needs to learn not to pinch as much, and he'll lose the nickname D-Pinch as well. So.
I think a lot of this captain's success and failures will depend a lot on who they pick with their first pick, because I think that pick will definitely be a superstar MHL player, and I think that pick will either help your team, draft your team, or he'll fail and he either doesn't help you or like last season with NJ Ski, definitely didn't work out for Yambag's team. So who knows? What do you think, though, Conley? You're captaining this season. Obviously, you want to do well. You don't want to be that captain. But if you had to look at the group of guys you're with, who do you think it's going to be?
I'm going to go on a limb and say Buckeye Dude.
Buckeye's been asking a lot of questions.
He's already been rubbing the people the wrong way. He's already moved out of the first round. He does have 3 second-round picks. So he has the ability to draft right, but will he is the big question here.
Yeah, It'll be interesting to see what he does. 3 second-round picks, that's huge. That could potentially make your team right there if you draft smartly. But he's been asking a lot of questions. He's been trying to stay informed, so hopefully he's in tune and hopefully he doesn't fail. But we'll cut to a quick commercial break here and get back and close out the show, and just a little bit away from the season 16 MHL draft here. Yeah, we'll be right back, guys.
Hey guys, you know this game, right? NHL 12, you know. Well, you know how we always get pissed at it, right? You want to break it? I'm about to, right now. You can see that the disc is in here and everything like that. And yeah, this is gonna happen. Step 1. As you can see, step 1, broke the case a little bit. Nothing much though, disc is still intact. And we're about to do some more, so we'll let it open it up like that, and start stomping on it, because it deserves it. And yeah, now it's, the case is pretty effed up. But the disc is not starting yet, so it's not working. Alright, go to the next phase. Next phase, hockey stick smash. Yeah! Look at it now. Alright. This got about to break. We got a chunk of it right here. It's all good. Play a little hockey with it. Good hockey. It's good hockey. You know, do a little back and forth right here. Do a little back and forth. Smashing them a couple more times. It's all good. That's what comes to it. Really pissed. Start breaking some discs. You know? Going on to step 3. Step 3, tomahawking it. That's what we do to NHL 12 when we're pissed after a series. Serious business.
Yo, what's going on, Moose family? It's Koozie87 over here, and we're just a little bit away from the season 16 MHL draft. But before we get into that, though, we have one more order of business to discuss, and that is the season 15 MVJ, aka the Most Valuable Juicer. We discussed the winners of the other awards previously on the radio show last week, but I'll recap those really quickly for you guys. So for the ringer, the Rookie of the Year, we have Luke LK getting that award. Puppet Master, aka the GM of the Year award, goes to Dyko. The Dangle Dick, aka the offensive forward, goes to Hate Maker. The Unsung Hero, aka the defensive forward, goes to Stealth Luca. The Pincher, aka offensive D-man, goes to a tie between Chunky Feces and Bar Down. The Total Package, aka the all-around D-man, goes to Daly. The Brick Wall, aka the best goalie, goes to Meet the Assassin. OTP Hero, aka the most overrated, goes to Eva Stratos. The Diamond in the Rough, aka the most underrated, goes to Luke LK.
The Reverse J5 Memorial Trophy, aka the Most Improved, is a tie between Laker and X96. The Lady Bing goes to Jay Zamorsky. The Greaser, aka the Dirtiest Player, goes to You Know What. The Mr. Hollywood, aka That Player, goes to Prestige. That Captain goes to none other than myself, Koozie87. And that team goes to none other than Cool Story Bro. So now without further ado, we have 4 nominees for this Season 15 MVJ, and those nominees are Hatemaker, Cam I Am, Daly, and Steph Luka D. And the winner, without a doubt here, though, is Hatemaker. Not only did he lead the league again in goals this season, he also led his team to a Moose Cup. So congratulations to him, and congratulations to the rest of the closed cascade activities on winning that cup. So that's all we have for now, boys. We'll get back into the pre-show, and Season 16 MHL Draft is about to begin very shortly. Hope you guys are ready for that.
Gentlemen, we're just moments away from the Season 16 MHL Draft here. And as always, we like to give our predictions on who's going to go number 1 here. Personally, my opinion, despite his activity issues, which I think his captain will be able to work around, I think that Hatemaker is going to be the first overall pick. All Juiced Up is going to pick Hatemaker. What do you think, though, Assassin? Who's going to go number 1 in your opinion?
I'm taking away, the guy that always goes, NJ Ski, just because of the fact of, how it appeared to be last season, how Yambag picked him and then picked some other people after that, and then the team didn't do very well. People might think that that might replicate on their team if they do that, so maybe he might go second or third. It also matters who's the captain is, who they like. But I'm going to agree with you. I think Haymaker is definitely the caliber up with NJ Ski right now, and it's definitely a fight between them. But I think Haymaker is going to go first overall.
Nice. What do you think, Blaze? Are you going to go number 1?
I think it's going to be either yourself, Koozie, or Cam I Am. NJ Ski didn't have a really good season last season. There's not a lot of veteran forwards that have a high reputation for scoring goals, and no, Matty K's not going first overall. Maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe he's stupid enough to draft me.
There you go. Yeah, no, Juiced Up, do not draft me first overall. I know you're not going to draft me first overall. I'm washed up. I have the Koozie curse going on for me. But Conley,
Koozie curse.
Who do you think is going to go first overall? You don't have the first overall pick, so you can weigh in. Who do you think is going to get it?
It has to be NJ. He has to pick him. Hatemaker's availability is just too ridiculous to pick him with the first overall pick. He's not able to show up on a Sunday, until the middle or late July. You can't be missing a guy that caliber for that long. You got to take the safe bet, take NJ Ski, and hope that you're able to build your team around him and yourself.
I'll give you my quick reasoning as to why you can work around Haymaker's schedule. He has refused Wednesdays. He can't play any Wednesdays, so right off the bat you can refuse Wednesdays. Juiced Up as well, if I believe, refuses Wednesday also. Maybe he refuses Thursdays. I'm not sure. But if he refuses Wednesdays, then he can do that. And with the Sundays, he has 3 reschedules available. So in theory, if captains want to work with him, he can move those three Sundays as well. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, though. I'm definitely excited. We're just moments away from the Season 16 MHL Draft. But Lowen, you have your hand up. Who is it going to be, sir? Would you please let us know?
Well, you guys are forgetting Juice Ego. And Juice feels like he was a top 5 forward last season. So while everybody's picking forwards, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, because Juice thinks that he is the new...
the first Lowen, we can't hear you.
Juice Hockey League history. So watch out for Juice's ego. Juice Ego will rule this pick. JJ, number 1.
JJ, number 1. Why would he do that, man? JJ is a forward 2 this season. That would be awesome. The two forward, or 2D turn forward. That would be a sight to see. That's Juice,
That's
do
a
that.
whole nother.
I would love
That's a
to
whole
do that.
nother level of
Awesome.
league right there. It's like defensive forward
yeah.
league over
Hey,
there.
I want to
There you
change
go.
my first pick. I want to pick Legion.
You can't do that.
Legion's going to go first overall.
Legion, Big Daddy, Legion and Herbie together. There we go. All right, boys. Well, that pretty much covers it. Unless anybody else has anything left to add here, we're pretty much ready to
Did
start
Connolly
the
go?
draft.
I have something to add.
Yeah, Conley
I know.
picked Ski.
Oh, I didn't
Ski.
remember.
What do you want to add?
I have a shout out to Legion, if I may.
By all means.
Here you
out.
go, Legion. Nipple shot dedicated to you.
Oh boy. All right, boys. Well, I hope you enjoyed your season 16 MHL pre-show. Hope you enjoy the draft too as well. Moose Radio is about to hit the air very shortly, so make sure you tune into that. And yeah, have a good draft night, fellas, and we'll see you in the chat room. Later, boys.
Hey, what's up, Moose fam? It's Trevor 97 here. They're not allowing media access right now into the dressing room, so just out here getting ready for a scouting game between King Rome and Vandy. I'll see you guys on the ice. MooseOnIce.com. Serious fucking business.